Hey y'all, it's Ace, and I'd just like to give a quick message before the start of this scenario. This scenario was co-written by my friend Beans. He handled a good majority of the dialogue and some of the EAS alerts. I handled most of the writing for the EAS alerts, but I do want to thoroughly thank my friend Beans for this. This scenario would not have been the same without you. Thank you for coming to me with the idea. I'm glad we could work on it together, and I personally think that this is going to be a good video. So again, thank you, and now I'm going to let him speak real quick.
Before the scenario starts, I'd just like to thank EaceS for allowing this idea to come to life. Without him, you all wouldn't be able to get this absolute banger of a scenario. I hope you all enjoy Hiding from the Sun by EaSS and Beans.
This message is being broadcast at the request of the United States Geological Survey, and is being relayed through the National Weather Service. An earthquake warning has been issued for northwestern Wyoming and southwestern Montana until further notice. At around 10:14 a.m. local time, an earthquake was detected near the town of Pawhuska, TP, Wyoming, along Highway 14. This earthquake had a recorded magnitude of 6.3 on the Richter scale, with an epicenter being reported around 50 miles away from Yellowstone National Park. Anyone within a 30-mile radius of Pawhuska TP should expect to experience earthquake conditions within the next 10 to 15 minutes. Even areas outside of this 30-mile radius may experience violent shaking, though it will likely be less intense. If you are in an area that is experiencing an earthquake, do not panic, as that will only make the situation worse. Do not attempt to go outside, as this may lead to the potential of falling debris hitting you. Get to the lowest floor of the building you are in, and take cover under a heavy piece of furniture or a large doorway. Aftershocks may occur even hours after the primary event. Aftershocks are usually smaller earthquakes that follow the main earthquake, but they can still be dangerous and create life-threatening conditions. The United States Geological Survey will keep a close watch on the Yellowstone volcano for potential eruptions in the future. Currently, an eruption is not imminent, nor expected. Stay tuned to local news media for more information and future updates on this event.
This can't be right.
What can't be right?
Yellowstone is reporting heavy seismic activity.
Is it happening?
I guess we'll have to wait and see, but let's not jump the gun yet.
This is a community broadcast message, being relayed through the Community Access Center. There is currently no active emergency, there is no need for panic. If there was an actual emergency, official instructions would have followed the alert tone. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the head of operations at Yellowstone National Park. Please stand by for an important message on the behalf of the head of operations at Yellowstone National Park. Starting tomorrow, July 4th, 2021, Yellowstone National Park will be closed for the foreseeable future. This is due to an earthquake that occurred nearby on the morning of July 2nd, 2021. While there is no immediate risk for a volcanic eruption, there have been numerous reports of loose sliding land in the park that could potentially hurt or kill people if caught under it. In addition to the landslide risk, there have also been reports of animals behaving erratically in the park, which is believed to be due to their habitats being disturbed by the earthquakes. This closure is being put into place to protect the general welfare of the public. It is unfortunate that we have to close for the Independence Day holiday, but safety always comes first. For more information, and to track future news and updates on the park, please visit the website for Yellowstone National Park. This has been a community broadcast message. Thank you for your time. This message is being broadcast at the request of Wyoming state authorities. A shelter-in-place order has been issued for northwestern Wyoming until further notice. Due to the potential risk of aftershocks, along with heavy damage to roads and infrastructure after the July 2 earthquake, citizens are being asked to remain indoors while road crews try to clear off the roads. Travel is highly ill-advised at this time due to poor road conditions, and you should only leave your home for emergencies or for gathering essential supplies. This order will likely be lifted in the coming days if conditions continue to improve in the area. Stay tuned to local news media for more information and future updates on this event. This message is being broadcast at the request of the United States Geological Survey, and is being transmitted through the National Weather Service. A volcanic eruption watch has been issued for the states of Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho until further notice. Over the past 2 days, seismic activity has continued to occur in and around Yellowstone National Park. Seismologists believe that there is a moderate risk for an eruption at Yellowstone over the coming days due to this continued seismic activity. Citizens should not panic, as that will only make the situation worse. The greatest risk area for a potential eruption involves anyone within a 60-mile radius of the Yellowstone supervolcano. This is due to the potential of a fast-moving cloud of volcanic material known as a pyroclastic flow. While this is not the only risk from a volcanic eruption, it is the primary one in the terms of immediate, farther-reaching effects. The United States Geological Survey will provide hourly updates on the situation at Yellowstone, until the situation is resolved, or until there is more news to share. Stay tuned to local news media for more information and future updates on this event. This is an administrative message, issued at the request of the Park County Police Department. The following message is being issued in regards to recent events related to the potential of an eruption at Yellowstone. Please stand by for an important message on the behalf of the Park County Police Department. Over the past few days, many citizens have been panic buying supplies in the event of a volcanic eruption. This has led to widespread shortages in essential supplies in many stores around southern Montana. Please limit your grocery shopping to only what you need, and allow others to purchase essentials as well. Also, please be kind to people out in public. We have had many reports of civil disputes in the area in relation to supply shortages, and we please ask you to be patient with employees and your fellow man. That is all. We are all in this together. Thank you for your time. This message is being broadcast at the request of government authorities within the states of Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. If you are receiving this alert, you are in immediate danger from the Yellowstone supervolcano. It is currently believed that the Yellowstone volcano will erupt within the next 48 to 96 hours. The potential size of this eruption is currently unknown. Please evacuate immediately. Only grab the essentials such as a battery-powered radio, 14 days worth of food, water, clothing, and medical supplies. You will be notified when it is safe to return. Please evacuate using the following routes for Wyoming: Route 25, Route 90, Route 80. If you are in Idaho, use the following: Route 15, Route 86. If you are in Montana, use Route 90, Route 15, Route 94. This message will repeat every hour or until new information is available.
Well, shit. It's going down.
What?
Let's go. It isn't safe here.
Hello, my name is James Bold, lead news anchor for First Coast Weather and News. Today, we have some big news from Montana. Yellowstone National Park has closed for the foreseeable future due to the potential of a large-scale eruption from the Yellowstone supervolcano. The states of Montana, Wyoming, and Idaho are currently beginning evacuations for residents in and around the Yellowstone area. We here in Florida hope for the absolute best for everyone within the path of this dangerous event. Though, there are predictions that this volcano could potentially have far-reaching impacts around the country, and even the world. In other news, the nations of the world have been experiencing a large amount of economic turmoil in relation to the potential of an eruption at Yellowstone.
Shouldn't we be getting out of here?
We got orders to stay. We have to make sure no one enters.
This is a death sentence.
Have you guys been on patrol recently?
No. Why?
Then go! There might be people in the park still. Clear them out!
Yes, sir. Hey! You have to leave. It is not safe here.
Relax, my child. I have nothing to fear.
You have the law to fear. Let's go!
This land will not hurt me. As much just punish for the foolishness of others.
Look, I know marijuana is legal and all, but you've had too much. Come on, get in the Jeep.
Your metal box can't contain me.
Like hell it won't. Just don't resist, or I will be forced to contact a higher up.
You cannot remove me from the land I am a part of.
What? Are your feet glued to the ground?
Your man-made products cannot hold me down, but I can hold you down. Now witness.
Witness what?
The punishment meant for all.
You got like some sort of explosive or something?
Well, you could say something like that.
I still haven't heard anything from David. I hope he's alright.
Relax, alright? He's gonna be fine.
Our vac orders came in. Write it on a sticky note for David to see when he gets back. And do it quick!
Alright, let's go.
This message is being broadcast at the request of the United States Geological Survey and is being transmitted through the National Weather Service. An earthquake warning has been issued for the states of Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, and Utah. If you are receiving this alert, you are likely to be affected by earthquakes produced from seismic activity at Yellowstone National Park. These earthquakes will likely be in the magnitude range of 6.0 or greater on the Richter scale. There will likely be damage caused to homes, cars, and other infrastructure. Uprooted trees and damage to highways and road networks are also likely to occur. If you are caught outside, remain away from tall structures to prevent injury or death from falling debris. If you are indoors, seek shelter under a table or other sturdy object. 911 services will likely not be available, as cell towers will likely be damaged, and telephone lines will also receive damage. Stay tuned to local news media for more information and future updates on this event.
All of you are fools. Every single one of you. Ruining the planet that you live on. You're only one.
We have to survive somehow.
I get chopping down some trees and having to kill animals, but not this excessive level of pollution. Now, it's time for the Earth to hurt you.
And how will that happen? What was that?
I think you already know.
Let me go! This volcano will kill me!
I am afraid I cannot let you go. You must pay the price for your actions.
I have a family! My wife, my 2 kids. What about them?
You showed no mercy to the land, and the land will show no mercy back.
That's really messed up.
What you humans did was messed up, and now the bill has arrived. It's time to pay up.
This message is being broadcast at the request of the United States Geological Survey. The United States Geological Survey has issued a volcano warning for the states of Montana, Wyoming, and Idaho, until further notice. The Yellowstone National Park supervolcano is active, and an eruption is imminent. If you have not already, please evacuate, preferably to the east or south. The ash cloud from this volcano will block out the sun, and will do extensive damage to the towns near Yellowstone. Anyone within a 60-mile radius of the blast will likely be hit with a pyroclastic flow. A pyroclastic flow is a wall of superheated volcanic material that will likely kill you immediately if you are caught outside in it. If you are indoors, get to the lowest floor of a building, and cover your vital organs. If you are outside a 100-mile radius of Yellowstone, evacuation is still a valid option. Before you leave, tie a white towel to your mailbox to let emergency services know you have evacuated. This evacuation order is mandatory. Montana State Police will assist, along with Wyoming Highway Patrol and Idaho State Troopers. Please do not panic. Panicking will only make things worse. Do not go to school or nursing homes to collect family or friends. Those facilities have their own evacuation plan.
This won't be good. This will devastate the whole United States.
Not just the states. Most of the world would be affected.
Shit, this isn't good.
Clearly not, Jamie.
Well, do you have any better ideas, wise guy?
Keep the public properly informed. It's all we can do now.
This message is being broadcast at the request of the National Weather Service office in Riverton, Wyoming. An ashfall advisory has been issued for the states of Wyoming, Idaho, Montana, and Utah, due to the eruption of the Yellowstone supervolcano. High accumulations of ash are expected to settle across the area in the coming days. While this is not an immediate risk to your life, people that have sensitive lungs or asthma may struggle with this event. If you have sensitivities related to air quality, it is recommended you wear a mask or other facial covering when you go outdoors. Heavy ash plumes may also affect motor function in many vehicles, leading to potential engine failure while driving. If you notice your engine begin smoking or making strange sounds, pull off of the road immediately. Stay tuned to local news media, along with the National Weather Service for more information and future updates on this event. Repeating, an ashfall advisory has been issued for the states of Wyoming, Idaho, Montana, and Utah.
Well, it erupted.
Yellowstone?
Yeah, you grabbed all the important documents, right?
Yeah, I have all of it.
Good. Because there is no home anymore.
This message is being broadcast at the request of the Bosman County Police Department. A 911 telephone outage emergency is currently underway in and around Gallatin County, Montana. Due to a combination of the eruption of Yellowstone and subsequent aftershocks, most telephone lines and communication towers have been heavily damaged or destroyed. While it is still too early to know, current estimates show that around 97% of people will lose cell service by the end of the day, if they haven't already. This means law enforcement will likely have trouble reaching you in the event of an emergency. If you are within a 60-mile radius of Yellowstone still, you essentially have to fend for yourself. Do not ask for authorities to come into the range of the pyroclastic flow right now, as you are not only endangering your own life, but the lives of our officers. We are truly sorry it has to be this way, but we to hold on to as many people as we can to try and be able to rapidly recover what we can. May God bless you all, and good luck out there.
Do you know where to go?
Yeah, we're going over to my parents' house in Maryland.
Do you think we will be safe there?
I hope so. Damn. The city seems dead.
It's creepy.
It's almost abandoned.
This message is being broadcast at the request of civil authorities within the city of Pittsburgh. A contaminated water warning has been issued for the city of Pittsburgh until further notice. After running a variety of tests on the local water supply, it was found that samples of volcanic ash were in the water. This ash could possibly contain small chunks of rock, toxic materials, or even microscopic pieces of glass. At this time, it is advised that you do not use any water from systems in your house for cooking or drinking. Bathing or washing clothes should be okay, but ingesting water could be dangerous. If you are bathing, it is advised you only do so if you have no open wounds. If you do have open wounds, cover them with a bandage or some other cloth before getting into the bath or shower. For drinking and cooking, only use prepackaged water. An estimated cleanup time for this volcanic material in the water supply is unknown. Stay tuned to local news media for more information and future updates on this event.
Damn. Ash has already gotten this far.
It has been somewhat windy.
True.
This message is being broadcast at the request of the United States Geological Survey. A landslide warning has been issued for California until further notice. Aftershocks from the earthquake and subsequent volcanic eruption of the Yellowstone supervolcano have been occurring throughout the state of California. These aftershocks have been relatively mild, with a few exceptions. Due to an unusually high rain total across the state, there is a lot of potentially loose and unstable ground. Further aftershocks have the potential to cause landslides. If you live in a low-lying area, or along the foot of a hill or mountain, you should be wary of landslides. There are a few things you can do to ensure your safety. If a landslide is approaching you, do not attempt to outrun it. Landslides frequently move at speeds much faster than a human can run. Even attempting to outrun a landslide in a vehicle is extremely dangerous. There are ways to tell if a landslide is possibly going to occur. Generally, hearing a rumbling sound, or hearing the sound of rocks or trees moving is a good indicator. Also, damage or cracks in property foundation may be an indicator. For more information, visit the United States Geological Survey website on landslides to learn more. Stay tuned to local news media for more information and future updates on this event.
Callie is feeling the effects of the eruption.
How bad is it?
Landslides, aftershocks.
Damn. This doesn't seem good at all.
Yeah, it'll only get worse from here.
Well, we made it.
I'm glad we did, and without much disturbance nonetheless.
Let's hope things are going well here.
Ha, you made it.
Yeah, we made it. No troubles. But Ash has already hit Pittsburgh.
Really? It's traveling that fast? Holy crap.
It sure is. I wonder how much time we have left. Hello, my name is Garret Kelly, and I'm an enthusiast weather spotter. Recently, the events of Yellowstone affected my home. I no longer have one, but I'm staying at my parents' with my wife, Katherine. We drove here, and when passing through Pittsburgh, ash was already in the water supply, so they had to issue a contaminated water warning. The city itself looked abandoned. It was super eerie. Anyways, I'll be doing audio logs of the events that go on. Right now, nothing too bad is happening, so I'll be back with an update in a later audio log.
This message is being broadcast at the request of the National Weather Service office in Chicago, Illinois. A high wind warning has been issued for the state of Illinois until further notice. Throughout the next couple of days, a high-pressure system is expected to settle in along much of the Midwest and Great Lakes regions of the country. This will lead to high winds and wind gusts throughout the viewing area. This will lead to potentially dangerous outdoor conditions during the daytime hours. Current forecast models show these powerful winds staying in place for at least the next 5 days. Winds will likely stay at a consistent speed of 30 to 50 miles per hour during the day, dropping to below 25 miles per hour during the night. It is advised you tie down any loose objects outside, in order to ensure they do not become airborne projectiles. In addition to airborne debris, this high wind circulation will likely cause large amounts of ash to move west at an increased rate. This ash plume is from the eruption of the Yellowstone supervolcano that occurred 2 days ago. A majority of the ash plume may reach the East Coast within the coming days. Stay tuned to local news media for more information and future updates on this event. Repeating, a high wind warning has been issued for the state of Illinois until further notice.
Well, back to the masks we go.
We're gonna need more than just your regular corona mask, you know. I have some paint respirators out in the shed, just in the back. Just need to order some filters on Amazon, but they should be fine.
Alright, sounds good.
This message is being broadcast at the request of the National Weather Service office in Baltimore, Maryland. An air quality alert has been issued for the state of Maryland until further notice. Due to a combination of windy conditions and ash in the air from the eruption of the Yellowstone supervolcano, air quality is severely limited. People with breathing sensitivities or disorders such as asthma or COPD are at a high risk for experiencing trouble breathing or respiratory distress symptoms. If you must go out in public, be sure to wear some sort of facial mask or other covering to prevent the inhalation of ash or other dangerous particles. If you begin experiencing trouble breathing or other forms of respiratory distress, please contact 911 immediately, or seek medical attention at a local facility. Even people with no prior medical history of respiratory issues can have trouble breathing the air outside, due to the low quality. Also, it is possible ash from the atmosphere will fall closer to the ground. This ash could potentially get into your eyes and cause damage. If you notice ash beginning to fall, it is advised you wear some type of eye protection, such as glasses or goggles. Stay tuned to local news media for more information and future updates on this event.
Has the package arrived yet?
Yeah. They actually just arrived today.
Sweet.
Those the respirators?
Yeah, we'll be able to go and get supplies.
Oh, no, you won't. The ash clouds moving in will ruin the roads. Do not go out.
Don't worry. My Subaru would do just fine in the ash.
I don't think you understand. Your engine will overheat. Do not go out.
We'll see. Alright, this is a couple days later, and the ash is moving in slowly. The roads are becoming dangerous, but somehow Amazon delivered a package to us. Bezos seems to always find a way to profit. Anyways, it came in clutch this time, and we have fresh filters for our respirators. My dad thinks my Subaru won't survive in the ash, but I beg to differ. Anyways, I'll keep you guys in the know.
This message is being broadcast at the request of the National Weather Service office in Baltimore, Maryland. An ashfall warning has been issued for the state of Maryland, until further notice. A large plume of ash from the eruption of the Yellowstone supervolcano has reached the northeastern United States. Accumulations of ash on the ground will be anywhere from 1 to 8 inches, and these numbers will likely vary wildly. This ashfall will likely make breathing outdoors difficult for anyone, regardless of health. Driving in these conditions will be dangerous, as visibility will likely be reduced to near zero in some areas. Along with that, large amounts of ash can interfere with the function of engines. If you must go outdoors, it is advised that you do not drive a motorized vehicle, as there is a high risk of engine failure during this event. Turn off all heating and cooling units outside of your home, as ash can also damage the motors on these devices. Stay tuned to local news media for more information and future updates on this event.
So, any updates?
Do you want the long version or the short version?
Keep it short.
We're fucked.
Long version?
Well, the ash cloud is quickly moving east and will cover the rest of the United States in around 48 to 72 hours. The sun will be blocked out, the solar power grids will cripple.
Damn. This is pretty bad. What do we even tell the people?
What's even worse is that the U.S. ain't even prepared for this level of disaster.
I don't know if you heard, Garret, but the ash cloud is going to be here very soon.
Do we have all the supplies we need?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Good, because I'd rather not travel.
This message is being broadcast at the request of the National Weather Service office in Baltimore, Maryland, in conjunction with the United States Geological Survey. A special weather statement has been issued for the state of Maryland, until further notice. This message is being issued in regards to the ash cloud from the Yellowstone supervolcano eruption that occurred 6 days ago. This large plume of ash has been observed to block out the sun. This means solar panels will be rendered useless, and plant life will die. Please follow the following steps to ensure your safety. Do not travel at any cost. Travel will be extremely difficult, since the roads will be covered in ash, and visibility will be near zero. Shut off all heating and ventilation systems to reduce ash inhalation. Ash can get into the ventilation system, be inhaled into the lungs, and can potentially lead to your death. If you absolutely must travel, wear a respirator or mask to reduce ash inhalation. Stay tuned to the National Weather Service and local news media for more information and future updates on this event. Repeating, a special weather statement has been issued for the state of Maryland, until further notice.
So, they're saying this is crazy, huh? They haven't seen crazy yet. They don't even know what crazy is. They have not seen anything yet. This is what happens when you don't respect nature. It fights back. I wonder how that poor sob back in Wyoming is doing right now. He's probably been reduced to no more than the ash around him.
This message is being broadcast at the request of the National Weather Service office in Odessa, Texas. A severe weather statement has been issued for the counties of Ector, Crane, Midland, and Upton, until 3 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At around 1:33 a.m. Central Daylight Time, a dry thunderstorm was located around 7 miles south of Odessa, moving northeast at around 15 miles per hour. This thunderstorm seems to have little to no precipitation. It is believed that this is due to the large amount of ash in the atmosphere, and low relative humidity in the area. Due to the low precipitation nature of this storm, lightning from this storm is particularly dangerous. If lightning were to hit a dry patch of land or foliage, it could potentially spark a large wildfire. This storm was observed by spotters to have frequent cloud-to-ground lightning. In addition to frequent cloud-to-ground lightning, wind gusts in excess of 60 miles per hour are possible with this storm. Stay tuned to the National Weather Service for more information and future updates on this dangerous storm. Repeating, a severe weather statement has been issued for the counties of Ector, Crane, Midland, and Upton, until 3 a.m. Central Daylight Time. This message is being broadcast at the request of the National Weather Service office in Grand Rapids, Michigan. A flash freeze warning has been issued for the state of Michigan, until further notice. Due to the eruption of the Yellowstone supervolcano, a large ash plume has been moving across the United States. This has led to an almost complete blocking of the sun. A combination of high winds and the sun being blocked out will lead to a rapid drop in temperatures across the north-central plains and the Great Lakes. Temperatures are expected to drop below freezing across the warned area, with wind chill values dipping into the 20s. Prepare for the potential of dangerous road conditions, including black ice. Power may be lost during the duration of this event. It is advised you prepare now with numerous layers of clothes and blankets. Food shortages will likely occur due to crop failures. Help may not be immediately available in your area due to dangerous road conditions. Please only call emergency services under absolutely dire circumstances. Stay tuned to the National Weather Service and local news media for more information and future updates on this event. Repeating, a flash freeze warning has been issued for the state of Michigan, until further notice. This message is being broadcast at the request of the National Weather Service office in Melbourne, Florida. An excessive heat warning has been issued for the counties of Orange, Lake, Polk, Osceola, and Brevard until further notice. A high-pressure system will settle over the state of Florida in the coming days, leading to little to no precipitation. Temperatures are expected to reach as high as 105 degrees in some areas, with heat index temperatures reaching past 110. This is a particularly dangerous situation. It is advised that you do not go outside for more than 15 minutes at a time during the daytime hours. If you must be outside, be sure to drink plenty of water, and keep yourself hydrated. If you are working outdoors, take frequent breaks, and stay indoors when you can. Do not use an excessive amount of air conditioning or electronics indoors. Due to the rapid increase in temperatures, people will likely be running their air conditioners around the clock. This may lead to power outages in the area from the sheer energy demand. Stay tuned to local news media and the National Weather Service for more information and future updates on this event. Repeating, an excessive heat warning has been issued for the counties of Orange, Lake, Polk, Osceola, and Brevard until further notice. This message is being broadcast at the request of the Odessa County Fire and Rescue Department, along with the National Weather Service office in Odessa, Texas. A wildfire warning has been issued for the counties of Ector, Crane, Winkler, Ward, Upton, Midland, Martin, and Andrews. On the morning of July 17, 2021, a dry thunderstorm sparked a small brush fire just outside of Odessa in Ector County. This fire has been rapidly spreading throughout the surrounding counties, including, but not limited to, Crane, Winkler, Ward, Upton, Midland, Martin, and Andrews. Anyone within the listed counties should remain on the lookout for rapidly changing conditions. High winds and dry conditions will likely encourage the rapid spread of this fire. Due to low resources in the area, the local fire departments are having trouble battling this large fire. Right now, the fire is estimated to be around 10% contained. If you observe this fire near you, you are urged to evacuate immediately. Stay tuned to local news media and the National Weather Service for more information and future updates on this event. Repeating, a wildfire warning has been issued for the counties of Ector, Crane, Winkler, Ward, Upton, Midland, Martin, and Andrews.
Well, don't know if you guys heard, but wildfires are spreading in Texas, and Florida got an excessive heat warning. Seems more than just ashes affecting the states. I'd hate to know how the rest of the world is doing. I know things are getting hectic in Maryland. We began to run low on supplies yesterday, so I'll have to drive out to Walmart, which is around 10 miles or so from the house. I'll be taking my trusty 2005 Subaru Outback, though, and it has all-wheel drive, so I don't think I have anything to worry about. I'm pretty confident in my car. I'll be safe. I'll take my respirator and survival kit. I'll update you all when I get back.
This is an administrative message, which is being broadcast at the request of civil authorities within the state of Minnesota. Important information regarding critical steps to preserve your life over the coming months will follow. Please stand by. Due to the volcanic eruption of the Yellowstone supervolcano and the subsequent after-effects, widespread crop failures have been occurring across large swathes of agricultural area in the United States. This has led to a low supply of food across many states, including the state of Minnesota. Residents are being asked to try and limit themselves to one meal a day in order to help ensure everyone can get food. We know that this is a tough time for everyone, but we need to do what we have to in order to survive and get through this event. If you do not have enough food in your home to last you and your family for at least the next 2 weeks, contact your local government office, and they will see if they can assist you. This has been an administrative message. Thank you for your time. This message is being broadcast at the request of the Birmingham Police Department. A local area emergency has been issued for the city of Birmingham, Alabama, until further notice. Throughout the day today, numerous reports of civil unrest have come in from around the city. Law enforcement are reporting that this unrest is in response to the lack of food within the city. Authorities are asking residents to please remain calm, and to know that the city is doing the best it can to provide all of its citizens with food. Nobody needs to go hungry, but we all need to be patient. The eruption at Yellowstone has caused a large amount of crop failures throughout the country, leading to reduced stock of meats, fruit, vegetables, and other foods. If possible, try and eat primarily canned food. If you do see an instance of civil unrest outdoors today, remain a safe distance away, and contact your local law enforcement office immediately. Thank you, your cooperation is appreciated. Stay tuned to local news media for more information and future updates on this event. This message is being broadcast at the request of the Orlando Police Department, in conjunction with the Orange County Sheriff's Department. A civil danger warning has been issued for the city of Orlando, Florida, until further notice. This message is being issued in regards to an ongoing situation at the SunTrust building in downtown Orlando. A gas leak caused by rising temperatures in the area has led to a dangerous situation for civilians in the area. It is believed when hot ash from the Yellowstone eruption mixed with the natural gas in open air, the SunTrust Center collapsed from an explosion inside the building. Casualties have not been reported, but police urge everyone to stay away from downtown Orlando until an all clear is given. Further explosions or even fires may spark due to this explosion. Inhaling in debris from the accident site could also be dangerous to your health. Stay tuned to local news media for more information and future updates on this event. This message is being broadcast at the request of the Jonesboro Police Department. A power outage emergency has been declared for the Jonesboro metropolitan area. There has been widespread reports of power outages in and around Jonesboro, with an estimated overall failure rate of 95%. It is believed that this large-scale power outage was caused by a combination of factors, including, but not limited to, excessive energy demand, high local winds, and heavy air pollution from the volcanic eruption at Yellowstone. Numerous cases of heat exhaustion or heat stroke have been reported due to high temperatures, and people not being able to use their air conditioners. As a reminder, residents should remain indoors during times of high heat. While temperatures are not high enough to warrant a warning, residents that are very young, old, or physically frail are susceptible to heat-related illnesses. If you begin to feel exhausted from the heat, be sure to drink plenty of water, and to rest. An estimated repair time for local power is currently unknown. Local electrical companies are working their hardest to solve this blackout, but due to unfavorable weather conditions, this may take some time. Please be patient, and your cooperation is appreciated. Stay tuned to local news media for more information and future updates on this event.
Hello everyone, my name is James Bold, lead news anchor for First Coast Weather and News. Today, We are here to discuss what is going on across the country. The Yellowstone supervolcano has caused hardships for basically every American. Numerous strange weather phenomena have been occurring around the country, such as freezing temperatures in June for the northern plains, and dry thunderstorms causing wildfires in Texas. Even here in Florida, the SunTrust building in downtown Orlando exploded because of a gas leak and the excessive heat the state has been feeling the past few days. It has felt like you're being boiled alive when you walk outside. But all of this leaves us with many questions, such as where do we go next? What do we do, and what will the government's response even be to such a large-scale catastrophe? What can you say to a nation that can't be consoled? One where tens of thousands have died and lost loved ones? One where the livelihoods of millions of people have been destroyed? How do we even come back from such a disaster? Unfortunately, I do not have the answers to these questions, but only time will tell. Admittedly, going outside and seeing the black skies on some days does not inspire much hope. And with Yellowstone showing no sign of slowing down with its eruptions, albeit more minor ones than what happened on July 10th, who knows when we can even begin to recover. But no matter what, we must try our best to persevere through these troubling times. We must make it out, no matter the cost, no matter how long it takes. This has been your nightly report from First Coast Weather and News. I am James Bold, and I and everyone else here at the station hopes you have a good night.
This is a national emergency. All stations will suspend their regularly scheduled broadcasting in order to transmit their emergency message. An important message will follow the alert tone. Please stand by. The following is a pre-recorded message from the President of the United States. Please stand by for this important message from the President of the United States.
My fellow Americans, this is a dark time for the United States as a country, both figuratively and literally. Across the country, the United States have been experiencing a wide variety of natural disasters, from boiling heat in the south, frigid temperatures and strong winds in the north, landslides and earthquakes in the west. It has been a stressful time. That is not even mentioning the large plume of ash causing problems all throughout the United States. There has been widespread food shortages all across the country and numerous instances of power outages due to these events. While an exact number is unknown, it is estimated that tens of thousands of Americans have died in relation to the eruption of the Yellowstone supervolcano. Despite these pressing times, we need to remain strong. We need to stick together. The National Guard will be deployed to collect the rest of the survivors and bring them to DC for refuge. Nothing stops the American spirit, and like a phoenix, we will rise from the ashes with a new fire burning within us. Do not let all of this get you down. We will prevail in the end, together. Thank you for your time, and try your best to keep your head up.
This concludes this activation of the emergency alert system. Thank you for your time.
Well, the president came on the air the other day and mentioned that the National Guard, or what is left of the National Guard, is going to be deployed to collect survivors and centralize them. Apparently all contact with the West Coast has been lost, and they're estimating quite a few million people have died. So they decided DC was going to be the best spot to have everyone. Sorry for the coughing. The air quality's been getting really bad around here. Even with the respirator, it doesn't seem to be doing much. Anyways, Katherine and my mom are going first to DC, and my dad and I will leave the next day. We want to make sure they make it safe. I have a feeling, though, it's all going to fall apart, but we'll just have to wait and see. But before we go, because we're not leaving for a couple of days, I do have to grab supplies. We ran out again. The roads are getting worse, along with the air quality, but rumor is some good Samaritan is out plowing the roads with his truck, so they'll be safer to travel on. I'll make another log when I get back. Hopefully I'll be in better health.
This message is being broadcast at the request of the Maryland Department of Transportation. A dangerous travel alert has been issued for the entirety of Maryland. There have been numerous reports of a multi-car pileup along Highway 1, resulting in the closure of Route 1 between Conowingo and Berkeley. The collision has resulted in 2 deaths and 9 injuries so far. The Department of Transportation and local police advise citizens not to travel, as the high accumulation of ash particles can lead to engine failure, and visibility is near zero across the state. Only travel if it is an emergency, or until official instruction says otherwise. Stay tuned to local news media for more information and future updates on this event.
Is this thing on? Oh, it is. Hi, everyone. I know you're all fans of my son Garret and his work. It truly means a lot to see a huge group of people supportive of my son like this. I would have never expected this in my lifetime, especially when my son. It truly means a lot. But a couple days ago, he passed away. He went to gather supplies, couldn't see on the roadway, and got involved in a multi-car pileup in Route 1 here in Maryland. I'm sorry I had to be the one to deliver this to you all by myself, but I know Garret wouldn't want you all left in silence. It wouldn't be right. Thank you, and I hope you guys have a great day.
Humanity has long ignored the red flags and warning signs that have been given to you. Numerous catastrophic weather events that were awful tragedies, yet they continue to do nothing about it. Hurricane Katrina, the 2011 tornado outbreak, the 2020 wildfire season, and numerous other natural disasters. So many that I couldn't even count them all if I tried. It's so sad that those people died. Maybe they would learn their lesson this time, I'm sure Mother Nature thought. But they never did. They act like they care, and they push for change, and they preach that they need to change their selfish ways, but they never practice it. To them, it was all a game about numbers. Or that this was bound to happen at one point. It's fate. Why should we do anything about it? But oh, how wrong they were. The effort of humanity in the past few years to change their ways is admittedly admirable, but it's too little, too late. The planet has been screaming in your ear, writhing in its own agony for decades, yet you just ignored it. But now that you hear that in just a short amount of time that the Earth could just be a hellscape, now you want to do something about it. It's too late. You should have tried harder years ago. And now, when Mother Nature really gives you the loudest wake-up call in decades, you still probably won't change when this all ends. Well, that is if it ever even ends. The world may just slowly freeze itself in a blanket of volcanic ash. Crops will continue to fail. People will go hungry. The human race may just die off. This may all sound cruel to you, but it's no more cruel than what you did to the animals and the life on my planet. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Nothing is going to save you now. You can't just run away to another planet, try and start a new life somewhere else. You ruined this world, and now you have to stay and rot with it.